Hello and welcome to our podcast about green HRM. We are a group of students that have come together to tell you about green human resource management for business organizations. This video is going to cover all necessary aspects of green human resource management. Firstly, we will give you a definition. Then, move on to benefits of going green. After that, state possible ways for your firm to start practicing it. Tell you about world giants that are already functioning as sustainable businesses, and explain some obstacles that may come along during the conversion into the green community. We hope this video will encourage you to take action. So let's roll on. What is green HR? It is a set of policies that encourage the sustainable use of resources within business organizations to promote the environmentalism in the process, create improved employee morale, satisfaction, and efficiency by promising stakeholders in the competitive market. There are three major aspects: reduction of waste, improvement of corporate culture, attraction of new customers. Let's look at every single one in detail. Reduction of waste. A decrease of garbage immediately cuts the cost. The firm won't have to finance garbage removal, pay tax, buy as much new stationery or tools, plastic dishes, cups, paper, files, and so on. And the main focus is, of course, on the reduction of contamination and pollution. This leads to the following objectives like reduction of wasted paper and plastic. The next focus area is the improvement of corporate culture. Green HRM practices enhance employee responsibility by adding a few more tasks to their everyday job. It improves employee loyalty and lowers the turnover despite having sense of belonging. Job satisfaction and efficiencies also increase. On average, 70% employees feel happier with their jobs after the business starts to practice green HR, because the employees sense importance and everyday nourish an idea of contributing to take actions relevant to the global problems. And the third target of green HRM is the attraction of new customers. Nowadays, companies are implementing environmental management system, a strategic tool to gain competitive advantage. This is achieved by creating a perception that the products offered are eco-friendly, even if they aren't such yet. This leads on to the firm having a better reputation. Green HRM practices plus eco-friendly products equals to good firm with a good reputation, which induce higher sales and as a result higher revenue.
Now the tricky part. How to adopt green HRM? How can managers implement it? There are numerous ways the employees can take small steps or large ones. It depends on the willingness and the size of the firm. Use eco-friendly transport or share rides. This will allow to reduce pollution from cars. More than that, it is possible to let the employees work from home or come to the office less frequently. Reduce usage of paper. As already mentioned, use less paper by communicating via emails, messengers, use tablets for meetings and presentations. Make double-sided photocopies and recycle unwanted paper. Use water dispensers and refillable bottles, by which lower the amount of plastic waste. Provide reusable shopping bags and containers, for lunch for example. Instead of constantly getting a plastic bag or a non-reusable container, the company can provide their own, or at least educate employees to be more conscious about it. And lastly, be mindful about the electricity. Power down computers after a few minutes of inactivity. Use energy-efficient light bulbs in the initial stage of green HR. Organize a campaign and stop lighting up the offices at night times for advertisement reasons.
Here are a few examples of the world's biggest firms that have already moved onto the green path. Google. We all know Google and look up to its successes and achievements in the technological world. So, here are the ways to go green. Their director coordinates business strategy and environmental efforts. They publish the information to educate people from the outside and become a leader in the industry. They were mainly the first ones to give their preference to green HRM and made many other firms look up to them and strive to be associated with them. Second giant practices green HRM is a car manufacturing firm Toyota. They acted as a model of lean production, began to work with only green certified companies, which motivated other businesses to go green, and started the production of hybrid cars. Hybrid cars function 60% on petrol and 40% on electricity. And the third example is the American multinational technological company, IBM. They separated core HRM roles from the non-core back office, placed business functions where they are best located based on the cost and skills, and doubled their IT capacity, which a result saved $1.3 million worth of electrical energy, which is equivalent to burning 3.5 million tons of coal.
For those organizations who have just decided to start to introduce the eco-friendly functioning, there are some challenges. First one, cost. At the beginning for education, organic materials and other resources. Second one, lack of knowledge. Only at the start of the journey due to the newness of the tendency. Third one, organizational culture as well as the practice can improve it. It can also destabilize it by putting more responsibility and as a result stress on workers. Fourth one, organizational vision. The concept of sustainability or eco-friendly products may not be the main focus of the firm and not be the aspect they are wanting to pay much attention to. Fifth one, technology. Maybe too advanced technology be required. For example, if all the notes are written by hand, the employee will need to buy a computer. But with a little education and practice, those are easy to overcome. There are surely more benefits than disadvantages.
In the conclusion, we want to say that green management initiatives is an important factor in forward-thinking business organizations around the world. Green HR initiates companies to find alternative ways to cut costs without losing their talent and important resources. HR professionals indicate that encouraging employees to be more environmentally friendly in the workplace is the top practice for their organizations. Values like this one is more than just an act of kindness, but it is also a motivational and inspirational tool.
We highly recommend the firm to practice it.